Okay, this is George. We're here with Gwenevere Marx from Lehigh Valley Dog Training, and she's going to do a conformation test on this puppy. It's a 7-week-old West German Show-line German Shepherd dog. Let's see.
Hi, everyone. So this video is meant for anybody who is considering going out and taking a look at some German Shepherd puppies to help you decide, is the conformation correct on the puppy? I'm a German Shepherd expert. I do some breeding a little bit myself. First thing you want to look for is you're going to take your puppy, take 2 hands, so one on the smelly end, one on the chest, and give him or her a little stretch. Just a little stretch like that, okay? Now, we'll take your hand on the buttocks and go forward. You see how she went right into a show stand. Little push. 1 foot should come up a little bit. It did all by itself. All right. When you measure the legs, you can eyeball it. Front leg, back leg should be almost twice as long. There's a reason for that. So, all right. The German Shepherd puppy. This is a 7-week-old, George?
Yes.
7-week-old female. Notice her ears are not erect. Sometimes they are at this age. Typically when they're erect at this age, it will fall back down, but then they do wind up coming up. So don't expect to see both ears up or down. All right, next thing, and this is very important, exceptionally important. You stand your puppy up, hold on to her, take that tail, it needs to touch the floor. It needs to touch the floor. You can count the 1/4 inch of hair, a 1/2 inch of hair that's on there. If it doesn't touch the floor right there, your conformation is way off, okay? All right, so another thing, you want to look at your dog right in their face and chest, okay? Dog has to be completely symmetrical. Every marking on one side has to be on the other side. This has to be completely symmetrical. Eyes at 7 weeks should be bright, round, and willing to look at you directly in the face, into your eyes. Another thing, other things to look for is, well, first of all, when you pick up the puppy like this, he should be fine. If he's moving around a lot, he's just awake. This one's a little sleepy. The back end should be very narrow right here, much wider in the chest. That's kind of the common German Shepherd. Small in the rear end, a little wider up front. See how I stretch her out, and she just kind of automatically goes into that beautiful. If anybody else remembers Rin Tin Tin, how Rin Tin Tin would stand.
The stack.
That stack, that show stand or show stack. Yeah, she's great. Okay, now a lot of German Shepherd puppies will have a little white patch right here. She's got a little tiny one. Those white patches, if it's not huge and it's small like this, it's considered just fine. Oopsie, I gotcha. It's going to go away. My tiniest dog is about a year old. Her tan in her chest will have filled in, and she won't have that little white spot. So, this puppy looks like a black and tan right now. She's not going to be. She's going to be a black and red like her mother behind me. So their markings really, really do change. So just a quick recap, if you're going to look at puppies and you're not sure what to look for, hold them up like this and make sure that their body, make sure the puppy does kind of go into a nice stack or stand. There it is. Oh, that was actually perfect. Now they won't stay, don't expect them to stay that way. Look at that, perfect. Every single time she goes right into her German Shepherd stack. Okay? All right, so that's important. And I can't stress this one enough. If that tail doesn't touch back here, probably going to be a fine dog, but it's German Shepherd tails need to touch the ground. That's part of their look. Don't worry if the ears are not up at this age, they rarely are. Also too, you can take your index finger. Hi, good girl. She's giving me kisses. All right, you take that finger, lift her lips up very gently, of course, and run them right across with her mouth closed. So what we're looking for, and she's got it, we're looking for a scissor bite. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. We call that a scissor bite. And her bite is spot on. It's perfect. So if you're looking at puppies and one of the puppies has a little bit of an overbite or an underbite, that's fine. I mean, it won't go in the show ring. You should not have bred that. You should not breed that dog, but that's fine. And then you look at other people's puppies and they don't pass your own little confirmation test. Ask your, find out what the breeder is charging. If the tails don't touch the floor, they shouldn't be charging more than $1,000. That's for sure. If they have an overbite or an underbite, they shouldn't be charging over $1,000. But understand, please, I'm just going to speak the truth to you here. Expect to spend a minimum of $2,500 to $3,500 for a good German Shepherd. That doesn't mean everybody selling them for $3,500 has good German Shepherds. But go in there knowing what you're looking at. So, happy puppy hunting, everyone. And thank you for watching.